Hey, what's up, everybody? Long time no see. Um, Back with another video. Basically, I wanted to talk a little bit about my pull list this week. Just basically spotlighting a couple books that I was anticipating and other books I really enjoyed. So let's jump right in. All right, Vision number 10. We are 2 issues away from this series being completed, and this issue kind of gets the ball rolling to these final 2 issues. And basically, man, it was so simple. Basically, Vision is kind of just stuck at home. They really can't do anything. They're kind of locked inside their own house, and it is just, it's very gripping on what Vision is going through, and he kind of just takes everything in, and he has to make a decision. Um, One of my favorite pages um, in this issue was, when Vision sat down and he pulled out a hologram of his son, and he kind of just looks at it um, while his son is like doing something, and it just kind of took him back. It was just very powerful, like the way Gabriel Walta and Jordi Belair did that was great. Um, it's fantastic. Like, I cannot wait for the final 2 issues. This has probably been one of my favorite books from Marvel in a very long time, and I cannot wait to see how this ends. All Star Batman number 1. To be honest with you, I really didn't want to pick this up, and I heard some good things about it going into Wednesday. So I was kind of skeptical on actually getting a copy because it was Friday when I picked up my books, and hearing all that good reviews on it, more likely I thought it was gonna get sold. It was gonna sell out. But it was actually on my pull. My comic shop came through, and I really enjoyed this first issue of All Star Batman. I thought I'd be kind of turned off by the John Romita Jr. art, but the Dean White colors, and it's I should have expected liking this because when Dean White did an issue of Superman with John Romita Jr., that's when I kind of really liked or could stand John Romita Jr.'s art. So, it was a really good job. I really like the premise of this. Um, Basically, it's kind of like a road trip throughout, maybe throughout the country. I'm not too sure where they're going. They gave subtle hints on where they're going, but pretty much it's going to be kind of a ride. And basically, Batman is the hunted, and we'll see how this plays out. I've loved the way Snyder starts stories, but the way he ends it, and it's always been a running thing with some of his stories, it kind of falls flat. But basically, Sean Murphy doing the finale for Batman with Snyder sounds like they can't mess this up, and he really, he's really pushing this. Even in the back of some of these DC books, he has a letter basically to us about how All Star actually came about. So, I mean, he's into this. I'm definitely going to be checking this out. So, yeah, definitely a really good start to All Star Batman. All right, Red Hood and the Outlaws. I got the Rebirth issue, and I got issue number 1 that came out this week. This was this was really good. And Scott Lobdell's writing it, which I am not the biggest Scott Lobdell fan, um, but I think he really did a good job with Jason Todd. Um, and what really kept me going is Dexter Soy's art with Veronica Ganindi on the colors. Um, it's just really well done. Like, I'm really enjoying their art, and it's kind of, both of these issues are just mainly Jason Todd. At the end of the first issue, we get one of the characters showing up. So part of the, I guess what they call the Dark Trinity, shows up in the last page of the first issue. Um, So I'm really intrigued. I like this kind of Black Mask, Red Hood thing going on, which I do like Black Mask. I mean, we did see a lot of him in Catwoman. So I mean, I'm not like, kind of tired of the character. Um, I do like him, but having Jason Todd with Black Mask is kind of cool. So we'll kind of see how this story plays out. You know, I'm definitely gonna check more of these issues out. But I'm kind of just cautiously optimistic that I don't know how long Lobdell will continue this kind of good writing. Um, and I don't know if there's another artist on here. Is it going to just be all Dexter Soy on this? Because if it is, I mean that's definitely a plus for keeping this thing going. So definitely the surprise of my pull list so far. So yep. All right, Flash number 4. Um, I've been kind of down on this book for the first, rebirth and the first 3 issues of this, but issue 4 kind of really clicked with me. Um, I mean, it definitely clicked with me more than all the other issues, and I really just like the art. Uh, Neil Goog and Ivan Placentia did a really good job on this issue. I found myself, kind of just after reading the issue, just kind of flipping through it and just kind of taking in the art because it is really really well done, and it's not a slight to the other artist. I forgot that he has a long last name, but I mean I think Neil Goog is. I definitely would want a lot more of Neil Goog on this book. Um, but yeah, I mean, Joshua Williamson really kind of sold me on this kind of Flash team, um, and him Barry Allen basically becoming a teacher to these new speedsters. We really don't know much more about Godspeed, but I'm really just liking the interaction with with you know with the other speedsters in Flash, and we also get some Wally West in here, and we get this kind of crazy reveal at the end of the issue, which is I don't know how I feel about it. We'll kind of see where it goes, but it was. I don't know if it's a game changer, but I mean it happened, so kind of kind of excited to see where this goes. I'm kind of it's pointing upwards for me now with the Flash after it's kind of been in the middle. So yeah. All right, Superwoman number 1. This is probably my most anticipated book to pick up this week, and it was Phil Jimenez doing the writing and the art with Santorelli on colors, and I thought this book was solid. Basically, the end of it really threw me for a loop. Like, just that twist at the end was very. I don't know how I feel about it. Um, so I mean, I kind of like the premise on what happened, and I'm not going to spoil what we kind of find out in the middle of the book, um, which was surprising to me, but it was kind of cool. I really liked it. Uh, the kind of one of my little mini gripes is there was a lot of dialogue. Your kind of your 3 main players are Lois Lane, Lana Lang, uh, um, Lex Luthor. This kind of happens after the events of Action Comics, which also came out this week, and I thought it was pretty good too. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of intrigued on where this goes, especially because of what happened at the last couple pages. Um, so yeah, I mean, if you're kind of looking for another Superman comic to try out, definitely check this out. Um, it's gonna be surprising to some people. It was kind of surprising to me. But yeah, Superwoman, solid. We'll kind of see where everything goes from here. Alright, so that's it for this week's pull list. Basically, if you have any highlights on your pull list this week, let me know down below. If we kind of shared some of the same books, or if you have different books that you kind of want to talk about that you really enjoyed this week, let me know down below, and we'll kind of start a conversation. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, more videos coming soon. I want to try to do kind of a video a week because I kind of want to do something different with my videos and kind of put more thought into it. So hopefully I'll have a video next week for you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.